Okay.
I am.
Do you?
Hello, Mr. Moja. Hello, Tania. Hi to you all, my
Hello.
guy. Hi.
Do you want to speak about projects? Yes.
Yes.
And how to write a project?
Yeah.
A good project.
Yes.
And all the time when you remember Muhammad, and Muslim knows very well, and Muhyiddin also. When I asked for partners, I asked that presentation again and again, and I was not pleased with the presentation, and I say it is not good, give me again answer to this question, etc. Because the presentation is very important, and I want to tell you why. Firstly, you said that you are a team of 10 people, of 10 person who wants to write a project together. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. I want to tell you that you cannot write a project together. Only one person will write the project and other will come to check, but not to split the project and to say, I will do this part and I will do the second part, because they will not be in accordance. The coherence will be destroyed, because the second person cannot think, cannot be in your mind and know what is in your mind. It is impossible many persons to write the same project. Only one person can write it, and after that other person come and check. Or I am working with you, I answer to this question, I send this my answer to you, you will read it, you will improve it, you will send me back, we will discuss how is better. Only this is the only way, but not to split the project and the part of the team to write a part of the project and others to write something else, because it is impossible. The project will have no coherence, because each field is in connection with the second or the third, or somewhere it is a connection between their questions. The question of application form. Why I say you that I said you that it is very important the presentation, because the what partners wrote in the presentation will be used in other fields of application form. That is the materials, that is the information you can will use in application form. What partners wrote in presentation. Each presentation can be different according to the project. I cannot have for my organization two presentation in the same way, because I cannot have two similar projects. Everything can be different, because in your presentation you have to identify the need of the project, and to identify the need of the project is very complicated. You cannot read, I need this project, my team needs this project. That means nothing. I need this project because I did a need analysis, but a need analysis, you must describe the need analysis. So you go to Google, see how a need analysis must be done. And after that, you said, I selected participants for need analysis according to these criteria. I used a lot of questions, this kind of question for need analysis. Participants answer me, 50% answer that, 30% answer this. It is more complicated, and you should have in your mind that you have a space limit. You cannot write a lot. It must be very coherent and shortly. Also, your expertise, the expertise of your organization according to the subject of the project. I cannot say I am expertise in theater, but because I did a lot of the project using as non-formal method theaters, but now I am doing a project about film. No, this expertise doesn't matter. I need expertise according to the activities which I want to do in that project. The expertise must be connected with the subject and the activity, so you can change the expertise. The expertise is of your organization or of your people from the team, but not to write about, for example, Muslim graduated faculty, was coordinator, did a lot of things, doesn't matter. You see, Muslim has expertise doing, I don't know, puppet theater because it is a project where we will use puppet theater. Only this kind of expertise according to the activity of your project. This is the expertise of your people. And beginning with the project, I will read the question. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
I will read a question from the application form. You know, you can choose the priority. The first question is, how does the project address the selected priority? This can be done, and I'm sure you know to do. Please describe the motivation of your project and explain why it should be funded. The motivation is that you need this project and you must describe here some aspect what's happened in your organization, for example, about gender violence. You was a lot of events connected about gender violence happened, but concretely boys addressed injury to girls, 50% do that, 30 girls do that, from 30 for 50 or something like that. Very, very concrete what happened. What happened in your organization that you realize that you need this project and must be right in the presentation. And when you have this question in application form, you must choose what partners wrote in their presentation and answer with their answers to this question, not in generally. Very, very concrete. The next question. What are the concrete objectives you would like to achieve and outcome or result you would like to realize? How are these objectives linked to the priority you have selected? The objective must be concreted. You don't write, we will develop volunteering. No, this objective has not relevance. We will do this activity, X activity, to develop volunteering. Very concrete. When? How will you develop that? We will develop professional competence of our organization regarding gender violence during free training. Very, very concrete. What can we do? And after that, the activity, because there are the results. The results are training. The results are the competence and attitude people develop during this training. So everything must concrete, not generally, nothing generally, because the objectives are not good and you not receive the score. And of course, how these objectives are linked with the priority you choose. What makes your proposal innovative? Of course, you must find something to be more or less innovative, and you must find in presentation what participants read about their competence or about what they are able to do, and all together to develop an innovative project. But what you wrote, what you are writing there must be based on the presentation. You cannot find other ideas that have no support. It is like to justify, I have the document, the partners wrote that they are able to do this. They send me their presentation and they sign the mandate letter. So it is true what is writing there. And I justify what I wrote in application form with their presentation. Not to write what you cross your mind. No, to write based on the presentation of partners. Also, how is this project complementary to other initiatives already carried out by the participating organization? How is complementary? Because I want to do a project about gender-based violence, because I have done a project about gender violence and I had a good result, and I wrote something about this project, but this must be written in presentation too. Think about a lot of things must be written in presentation, and this presentation has a limit space. Can be written very, very well and very, very attentive, and presentation are the most difficult part of a project, believe me, because all the information you should find there. How is your proposal suitable for creating synergy between different fields that this can be used? That question is easy because I have different activity which can be used in different type of project. That is not a difficult question. How does the proposal bring added value at European level through results that would not be attained by activities carried out in a single country? So what do you need a project? What do you need partnership? Because if you said, I did everything, I solved all the problems on gender-based violence, this means what do you need this project? Yeah. So I have a lot of projects. I have a lot of activity according to the subject of this project, but also I have a lot of difficulty, and I need my partners from which I should learn things. Yeah, because you must explain what should you need partnership. What should you need this project? What do you, because if you are very good, you don't need the project, no? What needs do you want to address by implementing your project? It is again about the needs. I spoke, it was a question about them. Now it is another question about the needs. So it is happened in my school. Boys were violent, 5 boys were very violent with 3 girls or something like that, some happening. And so this is the need, but all the partners must have some needs like that, and altogether taken from all the presentation, you must read this question, this answer. You must answer to this question. What are the target group? Of course, target group must be from vulnerable groups. How did you identify the need of your partnership and those of your target group? So how do you identify the need? Also in presentation, you must write, I did a need analysis, and I explain you, a need analysis is something very complicated, a lot of steps, and you must describe these steps. I did a questionnaire. I use these questions, and you give examples with some question and some answers of your students. 50% answer that, these 30% answer those. So you can, but all these are written in presentation, and you only take them and put in other form. You don't invent things now. How will this project address this need? Through your activity, you wrote the activity from the project, and you try to find how this need will be solved through your activities. As I say, I'm alone with open camera. Everybody is with camera closed. I think you are boring. Because if I don't see your face and I don't see your feedback, I cannot speak alone with the walls. And only Muhammad is with me, and Muslim, and the others, I don't know what they are doing, or if they are attentive or not, or if they understand what I say or not. I need feedback. I need feedback on your face, and I don't like to see that you are boring, and I am boring. I'm not boring.
No. No, brother, we are.
I want to see you. Open your camera, please. I don't like to speak alone. It is like I'm speaking with the walls.
I have a headache.
Yes. And there are also 3 persons who are hidden or who are doing other jobs, other activities. Yes. You open the Zoom and you are going to do your, to solve your problems. And at the end you say, hello. How did you form partnership? This is also other question, to find a story, to be verosimil. How did you find the partner? How long have you spoke with them to realize that you have the same needs? Or that depends by your imagination. The task that is easy, and from here it is easy because all the other question it is like in the former project. But what I did until now, it is absolutely new, and everything what I said to you is based on project, on a partner presentation. If you say that you'll write a project and after that you'll find partners, I can see, for me it's very clear that that project, it is a mess. Because you cannot write a good project without having good presentation of the partners. First step, when you begin a project, it is to find presentation of to take presentation of your partners, and this presentation to be good, because you have more than 10 questions in the application form where you should use the presentation of your partners. Also, when you write a project, you must think if it is it's possible to do what are you writing there, and if your partners had other activity accordance with what you want to write in this project, because they cannot never had this kind of project, and they cannot be partners. If I had other projects on domestic violence, okay, I can be partners because I have an expertise. But if I didn't have, I cannot be partner. Of course, if I am enough intelligent, I will write a good presentation, and because nobody check the presentation, and I write that I did this and that activities. Depends by presentation. That is the first part, which is very difficult. Also, this kind of project have that package, and in those package there are other objectives, and the objectives of each package must be connected with the objective of the project, and also connected with the priority, with the selected priority. It's very difficult to find the objectives. That is the more difficult. And also there are other questions in this package, and you must choose what activity can be connected to make a work package. What can you put together? A training, some local activity which are connected with that training, a dissemination activity. Those can form a work package, and this work package must have objectives which are in concordance with project objectives. This kind of project, this new Erasmus, is very difficult to write, and you need more than 3-4 weeks to write a good project. It is not easy, and the presentation, it's very, very difficult, because from this presentation you should take information for a lot of questions from the first part of the application form. That is, and that's why you cannot write a project altogether. Somebody will write a project and send to somebody else, and that somebody else will check and send you back to like a feedback, but not to split a project and to say you will do that and you will do this, because all the questions are connected, and it is impossible to split it. So if I have a team, for example, I'm working with Muhammad. I answer to a question in this night. I send to him immediately. He read it and see is good, is not good. Give some feedback, maybe improve it. Send it to me. We'll discuss about and we'll choose the final form. Not that everybody will do things separately. Not. And I think 2 persons, it's perfect to write a project, or 3 at the end to send to the 3rd person, if you consider the 3rd person being better than you, like a final expert, but not more person for a project, because you don't have what to do, more person. If you want to ask me something, ask me. I explain you what everything what I know about this new application form.
Thank you, Tania. Tania, partner is not only importation, present importation. Partners are important too. I have a lot of friends in Erasmus projects, they have a lot of problems by partners, because before project everybody do everything. In project time they are very busy. After then they are they are not seen in project on and dissemination and activities and local activities.
Yes, yes,
And
but
you said me that
I'm speaking
said,
only this phase of writing the project, only this phase when the project is writing. That is very important with partners too, because to be honest, I wrote the presentation of all partners, and it is impossible to write the same person six presentation, because your mind cannot be very different. You don't have so much creativity to change, to do something else and something else to each of partners, because partners didn't send me good presentation. And it is very important, because after that I take from their presentation and put in the other questions of the application form. I wrote it. Everything, the first part of the application is based on the partner's presentation. That is the problem. And people generally doesn't understand, because they know those old former presentation. They said, I send you PAC, project identification. That is for everything. I can send in all projects. It is not fit for this kind of project. And if you ask more and more, he became upset. What? Let me alone. What do you have with me? I answer you. That is the problem. You need good partners, but also you need a lot of creativity to write again their presentation, to use their information, because you know what you need for the project. Use their presentation and write the presentation again. But it's difficult for only one person. Believe me, it's very difficult to write 6 presentations or 7 presentations to be different, because everybody should identify the need of the project. And you cannot find 6 methods to identify, and you cannot not find a lot of the question for the questioners. And the question also must have a local color, because the questions are a little different according to the country. It is enough difficult, believe me. That is
the best important thing to write a project presentation is very, very, very important.
Mr. Hocam, the partner presentation is the PIF of the partner, right?
Yes. It is PIF, but not PIF like in the because in the presentation there are some questions about number of members, something like that, activity and expertise. But you can improve this presentation, because you can introduce the need of the project, of that project. Also, in expertise must be in connection with the subject of that project, the expertise, your expertise. And each of the partners, what is important, should have other kind of expertise, because all together to make innovation and to need the partnership. What do you need the partnership? Because I know that, he knows other things, and all together we will do something special. That is that. So expertise. Not everybody should have the same expertise. Everybody should do something else, and these activities form the new project. Took from everybody and make a new project. That is. Yes.
Every project is three parts. First part, partnership. Second, activities and objectives. The last part, dissemination and sustainability.
No, Muslim, no. There are working package. This working package, which are very difficult. No.
Yes, I know.
You forget. You think like in the past. No, there are working package now. And the working package should have each working package should have its objective, and this objective must be fit with the objective of the project and with the priority. It is not difficult because there are very specific these objectives. We'll do this, that. What are you doing during that working package? Somehow, when you write a project, you should have it in your mind, should know precisely what are the activities and what are the content of them you will do, and so you fit after that from partners, from for example, doing theater in a project. I ask partners, write that you are expert in drama. Write me that you are expert, because I need to be the all together to be something different. So I negotiate with them when they are writing their presentation. I negotiate their expertise. I need that from you. I need that from you. Not write what you want. Write what I need for this project. That is the problem. I have the project in my mind, and after that I negotiate with partners, asking them things that are in my mind. That's why I said it's impossible many person to write, to split the project and everybody to do something, because it is impossible. Everything is coherent. At the end of the project, you should know how is the beginning and what you need for the beginning to use in the end of the project. It is like that.
Hello, may I add something? Yes, I agree with you, because now I'm trying to write a project, and I wrote content, objectives, and the activities, but I am not sure. So to ask someone who is expertise is very important, and to get feedback is more important, I think. So I need this. I wrote something, but I am not sure if it is correct or not.
Yes.
So
do you write that project from Belgium? You are with that?
No, not with Muslim hocam. Mr. Muslim hocam. We are writing. But I agree with you in that writing process, I think, is the most important process in the project. You are right. For example, activities I write, but I am not sure if the partners are expertise or not. To get feedback from partners, I think the most important part here. I agree with you. Yes, you are right.
And the big projects are different from small project. You know.
Yes.
That small project. There are a little different. There are easier to write, but I think 60 pages are that small project.
60 pages?
I think so.
Okay.
But they have not working package. It is something. So it is a little easier.
Mine is easier, I think.
Because
small.
I think a big project with a working package is going to 18, 19 pages.
19?
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't count them, but I think so. Because I'm writing one words and I can see how many pages are. Because, of course, firstly, you must write it in words, not directly on platform. Yeah.
Yes.
We can try together, for example. You write something, send to me, I send to you, but how do you say? Immediately, because if you, for example, I don't know, for example, I'm working during the night. I send my answer, you will find in the morning. And
yes, I think it's a good idea to get feedback, to get corrections from you. Yeah.
And about objective, I wrote some objectives sent by Muslim about a project. I don't remember what project. There were not objectives. There were not objectives. There are words. There are sentences. There are not objectives. Objectives must be very concrete. You cannot do will develop. No, how, when, very specific.
Okay, I will meet Muslim Hoja tomorrow. So then we will speak, and then if he say yes, so then we will send the project to you to get feedback. Okay?
Not step by step. Not all the projects.
Okay.
When you write, send to me. When you write, send to me. Because not at the end to be, no, in that moment, because if you change here, the next field, it is in connection.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I understand. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, and firstly, for each project, we must find the partners. We must ask them presentation. And of course, they will not send good presentation because they don't have in their mind what we have in our mind, what we need, but we will change them. And if we are, I don't know, 3 people, we can change 6 presentation. It's easier. Because everybody will have imagination, creativity, and will find some methods. How they identify the need for the project, because it's very difficult to identify the need for the project in 6 ways, in 6 different ways. That is the problem. So we can do. For example, I don't know, to be 2, 3 for a project, somebody is writing, sent to somebody else, and also to the third. You know? And after that, to have feedback and the discussion together. What do you say? I think
yes.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
I don't say that I am extraordinary. I'm not extraordinary. And because I'm tired, I'm doing a lot of mistakes.
But and you are experienced. But you are experienced.
Yes, but it's a problem when you write something. When you read it, you cannot see the mistake immediately. Because it's your way of thinking and you don't see. But if you send to somebody else, he will see.
Yeah, I know. I need another eye. So I said this. Yeah.
It's very good to be somebody else to see Because you cannot see. In that moment, you cannot see. You read and you cannot see the mistake. I remember at mathematics, I say 2 and 2 equal 6, and I didn't see that it is a mistake because it was in my mind, that mistake, and I cannot check it. But somebody else can. And I'm doing a lot of mistakes during project because I'm alone and tired. Yeah. And also it is very difficult to find the right country, to find the right organization. For example, our project with Malta, they don't like his organization. They don't, the national agency doesn't like our coordinator organization. How to know that?
Yes.
How can you cross in your mind that their organization will not be agreed? Yeah, it's very difficult.
Yes.
So,
Yes, you are right.
yes. After I finished my physical work, because Muslim put me to work hardly, physical work, and after I finished it, I tried to write a project. Maybe Muhammad, if I send to him for feedback to see what I cannot see, I cannot hear you. Open your microphone, the microphone.
Sorry, I'm here, Tania. So go ahead, please.
Yes, maybe we can work together.
Okay, that would be good, great. So just let me know about the task that I'm going to do. So I would be happy to do so.
Yeah. And if you want to, if you have Mugan, to write.
Müjgan.
How do you say your name?
Müjgan. Müjgan.
Müjgan.
Yeah.
Müjgan.
It's Persian. Yeah. Müjgan.
Müjgan.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Good.
If you want to write a project, you can send to me, and I send feedback each night, each day. You answer to a question, send to me. I send feedback.
Yes.
We can discuss via Facebook. We can discuss somehow together, something like that. Not all together, because all together we don't.
Yeah, not all together. Yes, you are right. Maybe I can send with email. Then like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will do it.
And Muhyiddin, where are you going? You said me about a project about energy. I didn't say anything, but you should find partners, and you should find partners who are able to write something about what you are writing in the project. Partners who are able to say that they have done something like that with their students or with their young people they work with, and some activity. It is very difficult to what you have proposed. Very, very difficult. I cannot see this project. It is impossible for me. I am not in technical part. I cannot see what can you do with.
Brother, don't worry, don't worry. It is not difficult. I am a member for your NGO. I am technical.
You are technical, but I cannot help you. I cannot have a presentation.
I can help you. I can help you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I cannot
Yes,
have
yes,
a presentation. I
Yes,
cannot.
I can.
I cannot have a presentation for this project. I cannot
I
do
can
it.
make your presentation, don't worry.
I will kill him sooner or later.
My team, you know, Tania, we did meeting. Mohammed and Muhittin knows her before. Tania is a perfect project writer.
No,
and
I'm not perfect.
She has a good discipline.
I'm
and
doing a lot of mistakes, believe me.
No. Everybody do mistake, but Tanya, very important person in Erasmus project. Yes, I work with